Hello there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started with your Amor Monday tarot reading. Any information that you need from me is in the description down below, so be sure to take a gander at that. There is only one more day until the seasonal prices for the 3 months ahead and the year ahead readings before they go back up, before their seasonal promotions end. So definitely take a gander at that if you'd like a personal reading from me. Other than that, let's go ahead and start with your love guidance from the Oracle, Aries. Okay, so you have spirit guidance, co-creation. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist and help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection, okay? Also building trust, those types of things with yourself. Okay, you also have on the bottom of the deck false narrative. You have discernment. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract that by saying three positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. Okay, so you can pause to look at these images yourself to read what's going on here and see how it resonates with you specifically. If you feel anything else with your own intuition. All right, other than that, Aries, let's go ahead and start to dive into the tarot to see what other messages lie in wait for you in regard to love. Okay, so let's see for my Aries, messages in love for my Aries. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, a lot of messages. They just all want to fall out. Okay, cool. So this is where we're going to stop. We're going to do your energy in love, Aries, your person's energy, the energy surrounding the relationship, potential outcome, as well as the advice. On the bottom of the deck, which I like to do first, you do have the Five of Swords here. So subconsciously, you're feeling like some type of anxiety towards love, some type of mental turmoil, some type of, you might feel like you're in competition with a person that you love. But if you go too hard, there's not going to be really anything left. You're going to win. You're going to win at all costs, but what did it cost you type of situation? So if you found yourself getting into arguments or, just unnecessary spats when you really think of it in the grand scheme of things, it's like let's find a balance here. Like, is this really necessary, or is the argument coming from a deeper place within you or them or whatever? Like, you're both reflecting each other in the first place. So where is this argument? Like, why are you stuck on this? Where is it coming from? Why do you feel the need to like beat a dead horse type of situation? All right. So embodiment of wands is your energy in love right here, Aries, aka the King of Wands. So you're very in charge when you're in a relationship. Okay, like you have all the love in the world at the same time. Like you just have big Aries energy, big fire energy, big passionate. So it can feel like very much so larger than life because you ultimately do know what you want, even though sometimes the universe might get a little confused. You do have a generalized idea about what you want. You just have to like focus it more. But you're very brave when it comes to love. You kind of just put yourself out there and know that the best is going to come your way anyway because you that Aries. You feel me? Your person has the embodiment as well, or the king type energy as well, because that's what is reflecting you. I can't even find the words. But at the same time, your person has like is letting like your big energy make them feel insecure or make them feel like they can't own up or be that person that you need them to be. They feel so insecure. Like how you have big king energy, but at the same time it's like they don't know their own power. They see it reflected in you. Like that's how you reflect them. They see that they have all the power in the world. They can do this, that, and the third. They can pull resources out of their behind. But at the same time, seeing you be that way is making them scared of their own abilities. It's like they're chickening out in a way, and at the same time they're chickening out in the relationship. They don't think they can fully be that support that you need to like really feed your fire, you know. At the in the relationship, there's a little bit or a lot of bit of heartbreak, or a medium bit of heartbreak. You know, again, there's a lot of anxiety here. There's a lot of feeling like you have to own up to each other, or to fulfill each other's expectations. There's just a lot of pressure here. There's a lot of communication that needs to be had, but sometimes, like I said, there's a certain point where it's just like, why are you beating this dead horse? The horse is not with us any longer. What are you doing? Type of situation. Because I feel like even though there needs to be communication, it's not always communication that's coming from the right source, or the right with the right intention type of situation. So it's like hurtful words that are coming out. You know, it's words, or it's conversations happening without, like, if you had no heart type of situation, like the heart just ripped right out of you. And you need to make sure, both of you need to make sure that when you're speaking, when you're doing anything, your heart is involved, and it's as light as a feather at that. And there needs to be that understanding, you know, or that space for understanding. You do have present moment in reverse for your potential outcome. And it does seem like, you know, again, there needs to be more stability in this relationship. There needs to be more appreciation for what's going on right now in the present moment, that you have each other, that you have yourselves. You know, the just there needs to be more focus in this relationship. And then the outcome here is showing like that's what you guys are going to come to realize, that you're worried about everything else. You're worried about the future. You're worried about the past, having fights about the past, having fights about the future. You're never just like, yo, right now is dope. You know, what we have right now, what we have created, you know, the things that we do in the present moment, like our lifestyle, even if it's not the greatest thing ever, you're still grateful for it. Like at the end of the day, this is what you need to realize coming from this, and it can actually help quell certain arguments that you may have. You might find through this, through you understanding that you need to be more present, can actually take away, I'm hearing 60% of these arguments or the issues that you're having, you know. Nine of Wands in reverse for your advice. Be diligent about this, you know. Love it. I mean, it's not supposed to feel like work. The things that bring you joy and peace and all these things, if you actually like work, for instance, I try not to use the word work when I'm doing this, because it's not work. It's something that I love to do. It's something that I'm happy to do. It's like that type of situation. So in love, think of it that way. You know, think of, you know, it as a part of your routine to bring this joy, the joy of yourself, the joy of this other person into your day to day, to really acknowledge the happiness, the peace that it brings to your life. Okay. So, Aries, I hope this helped. I'm going to go ahead and start to clarify these messages for you all and see what else comes up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you, for being here. All of you who have literally just found me and subscribed, or those who have subscribed since, you know, I was 2 years old. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just recently realized that this is my third year doing this. So you guys are amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better situation. I'm truly thankful for all of you. So thank you. All right, let's start to go ahead and clarify these messages for you all. So you have on the bottom of the deck the Five of Swords. Remember, that was your subconscious energy. It is clarified by the Judgment card in reverse. Okay, so again, like when you're trying to win these communicational disputes or whatever, when you're trying to get the last word in, when you're just going ham, whether it's you, your person, whomever, you know, it always ends up being, subconsciously, you know this, it always ends up being something that you regret, something that you feel bad for at the end of the day. So it's like, if it always ends up being that way, why are you doing it? You know, it's like putting it into perspective before you do it, so that you don't do it, you know. The King of Wands here for your energy and love, Aries, has to do with the 10 of Cups, as well as the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is like a personal thing for you, Aries, and I love that, you know, the rainbow is here, the winning, the victory card is here, and it's in reverse. So it's like more of a self victory, more of a internal thing. Like in love, you want it to be like the most purest, most abundant, you know, love that life, the universe has to offer you, which is, you know, of course, what anybody would want. But Aries, like, you really kind of light up the show. You light up your surrounding areas, and that, even if it's not like aggressive per se, even like bravery and just a willingness to like be your authentic self and really put yourself out there, it doesn't seem like something like that would feel like an attack or be an attack. But for some people, they just can't be that authentic. They can't be that rich in their actual being. So it is intimidating. Like, you're just larger than life to a lot of people around you, and they, you know, might act up because they don't know how to take it. It might seem crazy, but you know, it's just like, you're just so big. You have this energy of winning, and that you won't accept certain things, and you will accept certain things only to lift you up and make you even brighter. They're like, yo, hold on, I can't see. I then don't look, like, this is not the way you're supposed to be looking. um so the King of Pentacles here in reverse for your person's energy, you have this, where they have the Strength card, and the Eight of, who is this, Swords here in reverse. Okay, so they are, I mean, again, this is somebody that's in your surroundings. I always say, and it is said, that when you level up, Aries, or when you want better for yourself and you start kind of embodying that energy, the people around you will either fall away or grow with you. Thankfully, this seems like it's a situation where this person is going to grow with you. They feel like they can't, and it's intimidating, and they feel stuck and all of these things, but at the end of the day, it's like they are doing their best to find, or they're having epiphanies on their own to find the strength and the resilience and the bravery that not only you have, but the what they were truly meant to have, what they were born with. You know, they're thinking outside of the box now. They're not trying, because, you know, you're reflecting that sort of thing is possible. If you can perceive something, then that means it is possible for you to grasp it. You know, so if they see such strength in you, they know that they can embody that same strength and grow with you, you know. So the Three of Swords here for the relationship has to do with the Sun, love it, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so realizing that, well, in this relationship, you're realizing, first of all, what's holding it back in this Three of Swords energy, this fighting energy, this moving around the relationship with heartbreak, or, you know, with hurtful thoughts and words and all of these things. Like, you're realizing that that's what the relationship needs less of. You know, you're getting clarity on that, what the relationship needs more of and what it needs less of. You're just, it's like a compartmentalizing type of situation, organizing, like, it's spring cleaning of the relationship. What don't we need? This heartbreak, this thing that we keep coming back to and giving energy to, is literally like, we didn't even need it. Why do we even keep talking about this? Like, it's dumb. Throw it in the garbage, you know. And let's get clear on like the fun things that we want to do. Like, even if it's difficult to talk about, like, what is going to help us grow? How can we get away from this? Because it's you know, so it's like revamping the relationship, though, like renovating the relationship. Present moment for your potential outcome, you do have the Five of Wands in reverse, as well as the Queen of Wands. This is beautiful. At the end of the day, like I said, you are going to get to a point where you realize that the present moment is what matters most. It's a part of the journey, and you're supposed to be enjoying the journey while you get to that end point, which is never really an end point, because we're always growing. We're always like, there's always going to be something. It's about enjoying your present moment with your person, with yourself. Okay, so like I said, with this Five of Wands in reverse, it does seem like you're going to like kind of put your weapons down. Like, you're not going to be fighting so much. You're going to realize that, you know, like, a ceasefire had been needed to happen. With this Five of Wands here in reverse, it's compromises. It's, again, taking more loving actions, supportive actions, showing each other like that you actually mean something to each other, that there's actually love there, especially with this Queen of Wands. It's going to end up with you guys being more of a friend to each other, like realizing like, yo, that is my bestie, and showing up for each other in that type of way. Love it, love it, love it for you. All right. Nine of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Moon card and the Six of Cups. I love this for you. At the end of the day, your advice is to realize that you already know the person that you want, and you already know this person. You know their soul. You know so much more than you're letting on, Aries. You are so strong. You are so intuitive. There's a reason why you are attracted to the people that you are attracted to. There is a reason. So really dig deep and realize why you're attracted to this person. Because with the Six of Cups here, that's nostalgic energy. That's you knowing them already from somewhere, shape, or form. It don't have to be in this life. There's a reason that you done met them again. Okay, like y'all be knowing there's a connection that you don't even perceive all the time. So ask yourself why it is that this person has come back into your life, what lesson that they were supposed to teach you, bring to you, and how they were supposed to help you grow moving forward. Okay, so Aries, let's see some codependencies, some triggers that you and or your person might want to take into consideration, acknowledge, work on. Let's see what comes up for you guys. Messages for my Aries in love, please. Let's see. So you have a codependency here. Why are you trying to convince another person how to think, react, or feel? And on the bottom of the deck, you do have a trigger. When I feel unloved, I will emotionally detach instead of expressing my emotions. Okay. Last but not least, you do have some time hints that may be applicable to you. Don't get so hooked up on the time because you know what's going on in your life, okay? But you might come back to this reading, I don't know how long later, and another aspect might hit at a different time. Like, you just never know. So thus the time hints. Okay, so Aries, for you, you have in August some sort of change or some sort of profound prosperous growth in August. Okay, and you also have in September back to back things is happening. Okay, I mean, again, there might be an elevation to this relationship that will make sense during that time, and then in September it's like really solidified. It's giving marriage. It's giving like, something that's going to more so solidify this commitment. But y'all gonna see, and y'all come back here and let me know. But anyway, Jose Aries, thank you so much for being here with me today. Definitely take a gander at your last reading to pop up here on the bottom of the screen. Other than that, I hope you guys got something great out of this reading. Share it with another Aries that needs to hear it because it might come just in time. And I'll see you guys later. Alrighty, toodles.